games. Like Nintendo makes the best games, but they're stuck on like 10-year-old technology. So we're about to be ushered into like the next generation of like good games.
Are you like in a Nickelodeon commercial? Welcome back to Careful Boys. Are we even excited at all about Nintendo Switch 2? Does anybody give?
I'm kind of sad that they called it that.
I heard people are bummed out about it because it's like, what's the big deal about it?
I don't get it. Tyler apparently.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, so tell us why we need to be excited. Because
Yeah, sell us the Switch.
I don't really play it, but I have one.
What's gonna be different about it?
Okay, so the main problem with the Switch right now is it's like technology that's like 10 years old. Like Nintendo makes the best games, but they're stuck on like 10-year-old technology. So we're about to be ushered into like the next generation of like good games, is what I'm thinking.
Are you like in a Nickelodeon commercial? What the? Yeah, like the way you're smiling and nodding your head, it's like you're selling toys.
Are you SAG-AFTRA? What's going on? Jesus Christ!
This is my job to play Nintendo games.
Yeah, but am I wrong? I'll be like, who's with this guy today?
What the?
Like the cadence of selling
I'm a Tyler
toys.
guy. You know that I'm a Tyler guy.
Yeah.
I just don't know why you're selling toys today.
Honestly, I'll say this. I'll back Steve on this. That was a side of Tyler I don't think I've ever seen before.
And I don't think I want to see him again.
I like it.
Bro, I was bobbing my head with you. I was like, what's going on?
Whoa, all right. Tyler's like, check it out. Dude from Kenner.
We're gonna get good online for once from Nintendo, which hasn't existed yet. I want to be able to play Smash Bros without lag online with people.
That
You
part.
can't do that now? That sucks.
Try playing it with your friends in the same room.
No.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, it's not great.
Let me close my legs real fast.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
closer.
So Nintendo does, I agree Nintendo makes really, really good games, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Nintendo game?
I'm a big Zelda guy.
Big Zelda guy.
Zelda. And Pikmin is my second.
OG Zelda?
Didn't you think that the new one was basically just a copy-paste job?
I wouldn't say copy-paste job, because they added and changed a lot.
You just go,
It feels like Breath of the Wild was like the beta version, and Tears of the Kingdom was like the definitive edition. But
They just went up in the sky, dude. Same map.
they added a bunch of new mechanics.
Same map.
Lots of games have the same map, right?
Like the kid one, the one the kids play,
Which one's that?
the one that all the kids play. And they
we'll say
they
the
take
same
the parents'
map
credit cards
that
and
they
play.
use.
Oh, Roblox?
Oh,
The Breath of the Wild map is also like the biggest game map they've ever made.
biggest game app.
Game app.
Yeah, it's a
First
game
game
app. Lots of Zelda fans are gay, I will say that. Yeah.
What's gay about the map?
Guy said it. He said it. Fair enough.
That's it.
Hey, we like games with world building, good music,
Good music.
culture,
No, it's really honestly
character design.
It's hard to hate on Zelda. It's really hard.
It's unhateable.
I tried.
I remember I tried playing it, but it was like, man, there's so much to do. I just feel like I'm doing chores all the time.
Dude, you know what I hate?
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler, you know what I hate?
I'm just doing errands. I'm like, oh.
I have to keep getting new weapons. I hate that shit. Why can't I just
I would say old school Zelda's where it's at. Like the Switch Zelda game is not my favorite, even though that's the one that like sold more than every other Zelda game out there. So that's like the game that people know Zelda games for. Is that one?
But the damn, I gotta cook.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
I gotta make I gotta memorize recipes.
Sucks.
It's funny because like some of these things you're describing are like the things that they love about the game.
I know.
I agree. These are all the things I hate about the newest Zelda game.
Yeah, you don't like that shit either,
I
right?
miss good old school dungeons and like really solid mini games and just
Like literally in Zelda, if you get too cold, you have to put a jacket on.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
What, dude?
And my guy, I couldn't find the jacket forever, so my guy's just fucking like,
He's like freezing, dude.
I'm like, I gotta get out of here.
Anything.
At one point, I was like, I don't even know where to get another sweater.
I'm like,
I thought this is it.
I'm like, I'm out of kebabs, dude.
I gotta carry an extra set of clothes in a video game? That's crazy.
clearly don't understand games that were meant to fully disassociate you from the real world.
And I get it.
Yeah.
This makes me feel like,
Supposed to be realistic.
yeah, it's a lot.
Supposed to be like real life sucks ass. I'm just gonna play this game for the next 500 hours.
Might as well play Tarkov. Jeez.
Yeah, I just stress out when I was playing the new Zelda, dude.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause
lot
my
of
weapons
rules.
are breaking all the time. I gotta wear jackets everywhere.
Now I'm hot. I gotta remove.
You got more chores in real life in the game.
Seriously.
I gotta find a horse.
I remember everybody was talking about this is back when The Witcher 3 came out. Everyone was like, you gotta play The Witcher. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna play it. And I was like, dude, I'm out. if you open up like a menu and like it's this fucking big and the icons are this small and you gotta like make a potion or something, I'm like, I'm out, dude.
Yeah, if I gotta make potions, I'm out.
If I have to spell elixir, I'm done, dude. This is.
I don't like crafting. Too many games try to be Minecraft after Minecraft's success. They're like, people love crafting things, right? Like people like combine. Like that's the worst part about Minecraft is figuring out the crafting table and all those recipes.
Best part about Minecraft was trapping Nikki places.
Hey, let's dig down here. You just leave, cover it up. It's all dark. He's like, where the fuck am I?
But first, I make sure she doesn't have any cool items on her.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting her back.
Honestly, we probably should only play games with Steve where he could sabotage us.
God,
Oh, dude.
That's probably the only game.
You guys might regret saying that.
Yeah.
I think Gio regretted talking some shit to me one time when we played a racing game and I spent the entire time driving the wrong way and just ramming her.
So fucking. That's so you.
I was laughing so hard I was crying.
A great thing that we could do is if we played, let's say we played Call of Duty, and we go Nuketown, which is like the smallest map, and then we do gun game where every time you get a kill, you upgrade to the next gun. But then we make Steve have knife only, and when he hits you, it resets you back 10 guns. That's so.
That's
fun.
so fun.
Yeah, because then you know one guy's there to just ruin.
Remember
your
when
life.
Hasagawa, we were playing we were doing guns, what's it called? Airsoft? And then Hasagawa like went out there without gear and just got smoked.
He was like the John Wick.
Yeah, he was like the John Wick, but he got smoked. Every single person hit him.
He was running on his knees for a second. He was sliding.
It's because he had infinity lives.
Yeah.
So he was invincible.
I popped that fool so many times.
So many times.
I ran. He shot me in the face immediately. I popped my head out, shot me right between my eyes. I would have been dead. I just was like, "Where's Ryan?" Bink.
Because we're winners. Because we're winners.
I'm still sad about calling it Switch 2. That's the first time Nintendo's.
I'm so excited about that. That's actually something I'm so hyped about.
The name?
Yeah, because I think honestly the Switch is Nintendo's best and most perfect console. I think it combines like everything they've done right. It has motion controls built in, kind of like it has the mobile element of the Game Boy and 3DS and stuff, but it has the console element.
That's probably the best
So
part.
it is kind of. It feels like the iPhone of Nintendo is what I see.
Would you rebrand it and call it something else instead of Switch 2?
No, I mean, I was always impressed by the innovation, how they never would go numerical with their devices.
But that was whack of them because when they made the Wii U,
Yeah, the Wii U did like flopped. Although
Yeah, Wii U is.
Although that's like the
Nintendo
same
Wii.
thing as doing Switch 2, but them calling it like Switch U. It's like, why would you use a letter to sequelize?
because it's just too fancy.
What would you rebrand
too
it as?
Japanese of them, like.
I don't know. I'm always like, I just like what they come up with.
Nintendo Beach.
Oh.
That's it.
Bitch.
Yeah, it's a beach.
Oh, beach.
I am hoping that it still has some sort of gimmick that they haven't, because they haven't actually showed any of the gimmicks. They're doing the big reveal April 2nd, so.
Oh, is that what it is? So I wasn't excited for good reason then, because they didn't show anything.
All they showed was just like what it looks
bigger.
like.
It's just bigger.
It's bigger and has like improved specs in every possible way.
Yeah, I love the Switch.
Switch is awesome.
My Switch from 2017 still runs perfectly fine. Like, and I've played it thousands and thousands of hours.
Same, and my buddy Mormon fucking keeps dropping it on accident because we play Mario Kart and he has sometimes his controller connected to the thing and he pulls it off the fucking wall. And it still works.
I've dropped my Switch so many times, it should be busted as fuck.
Yeah, it is really durable.
take a hit.
Yeah. The performance though.
The way they
is,
made women like that.
You can't see the difference though with
Redneck.
like with this guy is 7. I was trying to play it on Switch and it lags like crazy when too much shit's on the screen.
Yeah.
So that's what upsets me about Switch is like they try to port all these popular games to the Switch because the Switch has the biggest consumer base out of any console right now. They sold over 150 million consoles. And chances are by the time Switch 2 comes out, Switch will be the highest sold console of all time.
I just think that the games on the other systems are whack right now. I don't think there's anything on the other systems that everyone's like, gotta play that.
There are whack games on Switch as well. When you look in the store, there's a bunch of garbage mobile type games, but they do have really good IPs only on Nintendo.
The Switch is best for indie games.
I do start judging people though when they pop out a Switch. Like, are you a kid?
What's your judgment?
I'm just like, what's wrong with you?
What about when someone pops out what about an iPhone though? Is an iPhone okay?
No, but I'm just like, do you not have a PC? Do you not have an Xbox?
What do you mean? They can't take that with them.
But you can't play Pikmin on the
it's
Xbox
portable.
or PC.
No, I know that, but it's just me being very ignorant and just being like, what is wrong
Being
with you?
judgmental.
Like, you
I
just,
think-
that's
I
all
think
you
that-
got?
I think that works if you're in a social setting and they're just bringing out a Switch randomly.
I guess that's what it is. You know, I'm at a freaking public area and freaking you bringing out a Switch. I'm like, you just want to play games in the grass in the environment? Like, what's going on?
In the ground.
Hey,
That
getting
is
to play on
really
the
fun.
No, that's fun.
Play's
but
great.
Yeah, it's great for playing.
Yeah, airport play.
There's a basketball court right there. You don't
You
want
ever
to play
seen
basketball?
someone with a PC at Starbucks? That shit looks silly as hell.
Yeah, I'm just like, you should go there to work, not play games, unless you don't have Wi-Fi, which is fair.
How about just to drink coffee?
Yeah. They bring their whole setup.
You meet
I get what
the,
you're saying.
Imagine
but
the whole
this is
gamer
giving
setup.
like
Yeah.
like the type of like mom energy of like, why aren't you watching this reality TV show with me instead of playing your games? It's like everybody has their like
Right.
degenerate
Yeah,
media
sure.
they like to.
which is fair because now people at 40 and 50 they really talk about playing games, which is awesome.
Also, what are Xbox people playing except for the newest Call of Duty and FIFA game?
I don't have
Xbox is still the same.
And
like,
Halo's
yeah.
whack now.
You know what we should do is we should pull out a whole PC gamer setup at Starbucks and do a LAN party.
Ooh, that'd be sick.
They're gonna ask us to get kicked out. Wi-Fi's not even gonna be good.
How did they ruin Halo? Halo was like the sickest game ever.
Yeah, you would think they'd be pretty easy to like.
They sold to a brand new company.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, Bungie doesn't make it anymore. It's some other company.
Does Bungie even make games?
Bungie just makes Destiny.
Bungie makes Destiny now.
People love Destiny.
love Destiny, yeah.
People do, but I don't know. I don't know how that works.
It's just a great example of really successful thing gets sold to another company that doesn't know what they're doing, and the people who are great make something brand new and fresh, and then all the fan base goes to that, and then the old game that had the magic just fizzles
Well,
out.
the magic was also getting to sit next to your brother and like play the freaking game together, and they took that out of the game.
Can you not play co-op in the newest Halo Masters?
In the last two Halos, you couldn't play co-op in the new one.
What?
Yeah. It's whack. It's
Lame.
like so many.
That was the whole thing.
That's what they. That's the whole thing. That's why we played Halo.
Do people still play like?
Only for the basement dwellers who play Lampard.
Right. Exactly.
I
For
feel
online.
like people don't play like that no more though, as much.
Well, I don't think they can because they took it out of the game.
I mean, they took it out because of that. Because it's not a common.
I've seen
thing
people,
anymore.
hella people complaining about it though.
I think people do, but the thing is, like, that type of gameplay style was more for like young families, right? And young families, like, proportionally don't exist like they used to.
Right. I think the stats really like. I think they read stats and were like, we don't need this feature anymore.
Yeah, like,
Sadly.
Because everybody does play online anyway, right?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of parents also go, I don't want an iPad, baby. You know what I mean? So that same concept probably goes farther, you know?
Oh.
Well, I don't want an Xbox, baby.
No, well, they don't want their kids playing games and they're all the time.
All the screens. I think they're more worried about screens than consoles.
Screens for sure.
Screens is crazy.
Yeah, they're not even worried about consoles anymore. It's all iPads and shit. We don't want my kid on iPads.
that's like the one thing I don't like about how all school is going to like pure digital and stuff is, as somebody who's like worked on a computer so much, just like, you need to get away from computers. We're going too further into computer life. Like, we can't be like learning on computers and then working on computers and then having fun on computers and then like nothing's not on computers. It's so exhausting.
I mean, it does make sense in terms of your future though. Like if you can't navigate electronics and programs, it's like you're kind of asked.
You're left behind.
It's a little bit weird. The balance is strange.
Yeah, but so check this out. Would you hire a dude that knows how to do hella computers or fucking shitty grammar?
What's the job?
I don't know, whatever job.
Shitty grammar.
Like, shitty computer skills or shitty grammar?
It depends if it's a
What am I
fucking
hiring them for?
Yeah, that's the job.
deep sea welding. I don't know.
Police work.
Police
Police
work.
work.
You're the chief.
I feel like grammar matters a lot for a police officer.
They have to
You have
write
to be
reports.
very educated to be a police officer.
Well, like Arab said,
No, you don't.
they could just chat GPT it.
You should be very educated to be a police officer.
Should.
That is the right word.
You have to have at least like a GED to be.
If it's for like forensics, probably really good with tech.
What if you hire the shitty cop without any computer skills and he's just trying to figure out how to like call in the radio? He's just like, I don't know, any of this shit fucking works.
My grammar's good though.
yeah.
Very eloquent.
How do I radio it?
He speaks so well.
How many people are like hired for police forces that do like just like super technical stuff behind the scenes in the offices? Like investigation.
Regardless, if you get hired, you have to go into patrol.
Huh?
regardless if you get hired in the beginning, I believe you have to go patrol.
You just have to do it.
You have to patrol to understand what it is, and then you get sent to whatever unit you want.
The sad thing is, like, most shit, like, grammar and tech knowledge is almost base. Like, it's not even, like, something it's not something you
have to
ace on your
start with
sleeve. It's just, that's your communication.
One of my clients, I didn't know this was like a job, or I didn't know this was a category, but she works for a police department, and she's a crime analyst. She's like, I constantly have like 4 screens, and she's like tracking license plates. She's like looking for surveillance stuff, and she's like cross-referencing. So it's like kind of the shit you see in the movies. You're like, oh shit, this is what you do for, and that's all she does is just like tracking fools down, getting digital footprints on people.
Yeah, I feel like that's the future way of, like, being able to solve crime.
Great grammar, great computer skills.
As much fun as talking about grammar is, and it is, I would like to talk about games as well.
What are your favorite grammar games that you?
Mavis Beacon 64.
Guess the vowel.
Scrabble.
Pellet B practice test.
I've played a really good grammar game before. It was like a platformer where you like construct words to like create the platforms and stuff. And, like,
Holy shit, can I buy that game right now?
You know what was sick was Typing of the Dead. Do you guys remember that?
I remember that, yes. I do
Typing
remember
of the
that.
Dead was sick.
yeah.
Basically the typing class, but as House of the Dead.
That's right. I forgot about those games.
Better than just Mavis Beacon or some shit.
What do kids still like play the same types of games we did to learn typing, or
Those
what is it like
educational
now?
I played Mavis
Hopefully
Beacon
not.
teaches typing. There's nothing into it.
You think those games still exist?
I feel like if you
yeah.
can't type by high school, they just don't let you in.
But like, what games do the kids play nowadays to learn typing? I wonder.
Play that one, the Fortnite.
Didn't they ban
There's no
phones
typing
now
in
for high school?
Fortnite.
Yeah, WASD.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's the only keys that matter.
Wait, didn't they ban phones now in high schools? Like you can't bring your.
Is everything you say not in the topic?
What happened? Where are we at?
He already had to loop us back once.
It's okay, man. I don't know how we get hung up on grammar.
Sorry, you know we're.
Good lord.
I'm talking about phone.
Nintendo, like PlayStation, like, do you have a PlayStation sponsorship and you're just really trying to derail the Nintendo train right now? You're like
Talking about Nintendo.
What are you trying to do to us here, man?
they're about to take the PlayStation 2 top spot.
What's the biggest title for Switch 2 that everybody's excited about, besides Zelda?
The newest Mario Kart was announced, which we haven't got a new Mario Kart game in over 10
Ever,
years.
yeah.
It's been over a decade.
What's new about it?
I don't love the new one.
The coolest thing about it is that Anthony doesn't know the tracks already.
That is that's gonna be big for me. I mostly use my Switch to play Nintendo 64. Oddly enough.
The virtual console's really
Yeah.
nice.
Is that what they're gonna do too with the Switch 2? They're gonna have more of those like old school ports. Because we talked about this too. We've been seeing all those like. They're not licensed by the actual like game manufacturers, where you could buy these Game Boys with like thousands of old games.
Amazon ones that are
Yeah, I wonder if like Switch 2 is gonna have.
You can already do that on Switch.
Can you really?
They have like over 1,000 games from NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, and
got MAME?
Nintendo 64.
They don't have
They don't have
MAME.
MAME now.
It stops at Nintendo 64 right now.
Oh, okay.
But it's comparable. Like they'll have like different releases of like, oh, only classic fighting collection, stuff like that.
Because some of these like handhelds, you could play like DS games. You could play like
they're
Wii U games. Steve's favorite. Nintendogs for Kalyne.
That's right.
Off the charts, and I just don't. I can't find the angle on how they're ever gonna
Stop it.
that. Yeah, it's just too hard. That's so many IPs in one machine. But Nintendo's usually really good at suing. Really
Yeah,
good at
they
suing.
But they can't stop these guys because they're all
No,
from
they
China.
can't stop it. Yeah, they can't stop it because another one just pop up.
Yeah, there's too many of them, and they make so much money.
Well, like this shit. This thing's illegal.
Get Anthony in trouble.
Oh, we should.
It's the Kinjas. They did it. We didn't do it.
We didn't.
I'm excited personally for.
I think this is like fine here, but if you put it in an arcade, you would get.
Oh, you get smoked.
Yeah.
Smoked.
Yeah.
Who's checking an
That's
arcade
interesting.
like that?
You're supposed to. Isn't
Nobody.
it in
That's what I
arcades,
mean.
you're
There's
supposed
no
to have the
there's no
original, right?
agency for that. Yeah,
I think you get to
Yeah.
buy like licensed
What's
cabinets.
the licensing for that?
Yeah.
you're supposed to. I've been in a lot of bars that had
I'm
straight
sure if
up
you're
main
small enough, you
machines.
can get away with it for a long time.
They have coin op these things where you put like at a bar, you put coins in and it just pulls up MAME. So it's completely illegal, but they just do it anyway.
I feel like to keep a business alive, you have to like sort of legislate the illegal side, right? Or else everyone's just gonna buy the illegal stuff and never go for the legit market stuff.
Do you play Fire Emblem?
I'm about to beat Path of Radiance for the GameCube.
Wow, nice.
I'm on chapter like 25. One of the coolest
Path of
games
Radiance
I've
is
played.
great. Yeah.
Let's talk about grammar.
Oh, now we go with Hop.
Let's talk about police grammar.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem's so good.
GG's.